Britain's incoming Prime Minister Andy Burnham has been urged to move swiftly to present a clear policy agenda capable of restoring public confidence and addressing the country's economic challenges. London School of Economics politics professor Tony Travers said Burnham must quickly outline visible policies that would drive growth and convince voters his government has a clear direction.
I think the main challenge that Andy Burnham faces is giving Britain a sense that he's got a plan and that it's an optimistic plan that can deliver growth and change. It has to be said, most of what's been said by Burnham and his supporters so far has been pretty vague. So he's going to have to come out with some visible plan and policies that people understand, and that will have to happen pretty quickly because you lose momentum unless you do it when you're immediately elected. Well, I think the main difference between Andy Burnham and Keir Starmer is that Andy Burnham is better at communicating with the public. You know, he's on the social media talking about sport. He doesn't look and sound like a political obsessive, whereas Keir Starmer is very serious, a lawyer by origin, by training, and always appeared deeply serious and, would see anything that wasn't serious as rather boring, bad. So I think we'll see with Andy Burnham slightly more fun in government, but in the end, all the horrible decisions are still horrible.
Travers noted that while Burnham has spoken about devolving more powers to regions in England, details of the proposal are yet to be unveiled.
There's no real major policy announcements in detail. He said a lot in a speech a couple of weeks ago about devolving power in the UK, mostly in England. England's a very centrally run country within the UK, so giving more power to city regions is one policy, but the detail of that is missing, and of course it's not all of England is ready for such devolution anyway. He's got to deliver economic growth. The UK's growth, although it's not bad by German, French, European standards, OECD standards, it's pretty poor compared with 10 or 15 years ago when Britain used to have 2.5–3% growth a year. Now it's barely 1%. So that's the main challenge, because unless household incomes go up, people feel aggravated and governments become unpopular.
He also said the growing support for Reform UK reflects public frustration over weak economic growth, declining living standards and immigration, adding that the new government would need effective policies to address those concerns.
In Britain, they've tapped into a sense of anger and resentment about low growth and lower income and lower household living standards, about immigration. They're very much concerned about immigration, and also about the whole future of the country, what it feels and looks like. And of course, to change that will require significant impacts on policies such as delivering growth and reducing immigration. Having said that, immigration is much lower in Britain now than it was 2 years ago.
Political observers say Burnham's early decision will be crucial in determining whether his administration can maintain public support and deliver on its promises for economic growth and national renewal.